my name is Diksha Rai and I'm also known as Art Card by Diksha on Instagram. You can check my page. And today we are going to use pen art to draw two types of flowers. So one would be daffodils and second would be sunflower. So what I have with me right now is a simple lead pencil, an eraser, a scale. If you are a freehand artist, you can avoid this. And I have one black pen. Its name is Stabilo 0.88. Actually, I'm running out of my black inks, so I have actually three types of pens right now with me. So I don't know which one would run out while I draw. So I have kept all these three. You can use any type of waterproof gel pen or ball pen. It's your choice. Ready? So I think we can just start. So first of all, you can choose any shape to draw. Like I am drawing a triangle to start with. You can draw a circle, you can draw a square, you can draw a rectangle. So I am drawing a triangle. You can draw it freehand, you can use your scale, any which way you're comfortable. Just make sure that your shape is big enough. Like this. So now we'll start with the sunflower. What you need to do is pick a corner of your shape, any corner, top, right, left, any corner, and just draw a small circle. With your pencil only. Once you've drawn the small circle, draw another circle just 1 centimeter away from it. Like this. Your circle doesn't have to be perfect, or if you want it to be perfect, you can use a compass. I'm just drawing it freehand. Then draw another circle. So in total, we have drawn 3 circles. Okay, so you guys are done with the circles. Now we are going to draw petals. For that also, you need to draw your circle 2 centimeter, around 2 centimeter or 1 inch away from the circle you have drawn previously. You know, the size doesn't matter. Just fit your flower according to your sheet. I have taken a slightly bigger sheet so that you can see properly, like what I would be doing with the pen. So in total we have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. 3 close to each other and 1 far away. Now we'll start drawing the petals. The petals would start from the 3rd circle and move on to the 4th one. So just draw leaf-like structures. It doesn't have to be perfect. Leave a little gap in between the petals. I hope you guys are following what I'm doing here. I'm just drawing the petals starting from the 3rd circle to the 4th one. Like this. Once you are done with this, we will draw some more petals. So now the space between the two petals, we'll draw another one, so that it looks like it's coming from behind. Also guys, do tell me if I go too fast. Like, just stop me in between. Your petals don't have to be perfect. Like, just make some wavy lines. Okay, so I'll just slow down after this petal. Okay, so most of you are done. Now, just draw some more petals behind these two. The first one and the second one which we drew, just draw some more. Like, if you wish to draw more, like I want to make my flower look very full, so I'm drawing one more set of petals. It's completely up to you. If you want to draw less petals, it's your choice. It's your sunflower. Okay, so here we are done with the sunflower. The rest we will do complete it when we start using the pens. So just leave it aside for a moment. So let's move over to the daffodils. Now what we did was, we chose a corner for our sunflower. You can choose any which place you like for your daffodils. So I'll draw the daffodil here on the top left corner. So just draw a random oval shape, a slanting oval shape, like this one. Once you have drawn this oval shape, draw a U beneath it. So I hope you guys have made these two things. Now we will move over to the petals of the daffodils. Just draw along with me. Choose a corner of the circle and draw wavy lines just in the shape of a leaf. Like this. Draw another wavy line. Like this one. So it's just like that you were drawing a leaf, but the lines are not smooth, they are wavy. Like this. If you wish to, you can draw a stem to the daffodil. Like, it's completely optional. If you don't want to draw it, just skip this part. Like this. So let's do one thing. Where you stopped your petals on the sunflower, just make a dome like this. Okay, most of you want the leaf. So just make a dome like this, and one dome here. Now we'll start to pen our flowers. So take your pens, it could be any pen. It's not a compulsion that you need to use this pen only. You can use a fine marker pen, you can use a black gel pen, you can use a black ball pen, any pen you like. It's just that if you have a fine tip marker pen, the impact of the designs which we'll make will look different. So avoid using a thick marker. try to use a marker pen with a fine nib. So now we'll start penning the sunflower first. Focus on the smaller circle. We are going to draw very small circles inside the first circle. Like these circles are going to be very, very, very small. And these circles don't have to be perfect. Just fill your space with small circles. Ruby, the point which I am using right now is 0.4. It's pretty fine. So just don't focus on the fineness of the pen right now. Whichever pen you have, just use it. Yeah, we have to completely fill the smaller circle. Just get into it and just complete it. With small circles here and there. I just wish that I could play some songs in the background. The last time I tried to play, my live ended due to some copyright issues. So I really didn't want to take any chances this time. See? This is the way you need to fill your smaller circle. Now, the second part is draw a slightly big circle than we drew previously. So, a circle like this. Now we are filling the second circle with these circles. Too much circles. No, I'm not playing any songs. The best part about pen art is that the process is easy, but when you actually get the results, like when you complete your drawing, it looks like you have put in a lot of efforts. So yeah, it's easy to impress someone with pen art unless you know the right technique and don't exhaust yourself. It requires a little patience, but it comes out really good. You can draw just 2 layers of these small circles. No need to, just fill it more. Like, it's your choice if you want to. I just want to complete it within 1 hour, so I'm just avoiding one more layer. Like this. Now, the third step would be to make small U's, inverted U's, like this. You must have seen this pattern in Mehndi designs, like जहाँ उनको स्पेस मिलती है वो बस ये वाला पैटर्न घुसा देते हैं. Yeah, once I complete this step, I'm going to wait and I'm going to repeat all these 3 steps. So don't worry. Everything is in front of you. You're not going to miss anything. So just draw some U's, inverted U's in the 3rd layer. Oh, you guys are done. Am I going slow? So you must have noticed that the sunflower has a really big center part, like it is bigger than the petals it has. So that's what we are trying to draw here. Most of you guys are done. I must rush. Okay. So I guess most of you are done till here. So I am moving forward with the petals. So just outline your petals the way you drew them. Just outline each petal which you drew with your pencil. My drawing must be going here and there because I have just skipped this space of the circle, but don't worry, that's going to be erased. So I'm just quickly outlining my petals. Your petals don't have to be in a symmetry because we want to give it a realistic look. So just draw your petals in a wavy manner. You can outline it in the first place. It's just that to avoid any mistakes, I have started with the pencil. Of course, you can start with your pen if you are confident enough. Okay, this part is done. Okay, so the next step would be enhancing these petals. So remember the 3rd layer of the petals which we drew. Just draw straight lines. I hope you can see it, like this one. The layer which is at the back, the most back layer of the flower, just draw straight lines and fill it in. You can leave some if you like. It's not necessary that you fill the whole space with lines. You can leave some petals as is. Like suppose if I don't want to fill this one, I'll just draw broken lines here, like this. So just look at this one which I'm going to draw. I'm not filling it full. I'm just drawing broken lines, like this. So it's your choice. Now let's move to the 2nd layer of the petals which we drew. The same thing you need to do. If you want to fill your petal wholly with the lines, you can do that. But make sure it's not too close. Like this one is really close, this has some space in it. So this technique will give depth to the flower. So like it will make it look like some of the petals are at the back, some are in front. I just didn't want to draw the small petals. Like if you look at a sunflower, there is not a particular number of petals you'll see in each flower. So it's just a matter of choice. If you want to draw your petals all around the flower, you can draw it. You can fill the color after we are done with the pen art. Just make sure that your pens are waterproof. I'm sorry guys if I'm going too fast. It's just that there's a time limit to it and I need to complete it. So you guys understood, right, what I'm doing with the second petal? I'm just making some broken lines far away from each other. Not as close as we drew in the third layer of the petals. Okay guys, I'll just slow down. After the second layer, I'll just stop. So we have just started penning our third petal first, the third layer, with lines close to each other. Then the second layer of the petals with lines a little bit far away from each other. Now please see carefully how I draw the first layer of the petals. I am drawing two lines like this. They are not joining the ends, they are just in the air, and some lines from below. No, it's totally your choice. It's not compulsory to draw the third layer even. If you want to draw the third layer, it's good. If you don't, it's also fine. So what I did in the first petal, I drew some big and small lines going from below and some from above, like this. So you don't have to fill the whole petal with the lines. It's just that you need to draw minimum of 4 lines in each petal. Going from below and from above. Thank you, Raksha. I hope you're drawing with me. It's just that you need to let your hands flow while you are doing pen art. Don't stress too much. Because even if your lines go here and there, it's still pen art. So I'll just explain how to fill the second layer. Wait a minute. What I did with the second layer was, in the third one I filled it with lines close to each other, and in the second one I filled it with lines, but they are not as close as they were in the third one. So you have to fill the second layer with lines but with gaps in it, like this. Once you are done till here, in the middle of the flower, just move your pen to create a dark spot, like this. Yeah, the video will be uploaded on YouTube channel of Just Jam, and hopefully I am able to save it. That's the only concern I have right now. You see, I have just scribbled my pen in between so that it creates a dark spot here. Thank you, Sneha. Now what you need to do is, when we drew the petals, there were some gaps in between. Like there's a little gap in between each petal, like this one. We just need to fill this gap with your pen. little by little. So that it creates a shadow. You can see? Now it looks more defined. So just fill these gaps. Yeah, I drew this with one pen. So a small piece of detailing is left. Take your pen and just draw small dots like this on the petal. This is on the first layer. Draw small dots. There's no place where you have to actually draw this, like actually draw the dots. I'm just drawing it anywhere on the first layer of petals. Hi Khushika. Okay, so I guess we are done with our sunflower. So for the daffodil, see here we have drawn a slanting oval. Just over it draw a squiggly line like this, just like a algae, whatever you pronounce it, and outline the lower part. So what I have done is I have drawn a squiggly line over the oval which we have drawn, and then I have outlined the lower part. Now I'm just going to outline my petals which I had drawn with the pencil. And I'm drawing the stem of the flower. Like this. Okay, so just focus on the inner part of this bud. Draw small circles touching the outline of the squiggly lines. Okay. We don't have to fill it all, just a small part like this. See what I have done here? Just drawn some small circles like we drew in the sunflower. And you don't have to fill it all, just a small part of this space. For the coloring, like when we do pen art, it's already very detailed. So there's actually no point coloring it, but if you want to color it, you can just color the petals. You can fill in some small piece of color here and there on the petals and some brown shade in between. And also use only watercolors. Don't use any opaque colors like acrylic or posters. It will cover your whole pen art. So I guess everybody is done till here. Now what I'm doing is I'm just drawing lines starting from the downward part of this squiggly line to the center, like this, and draw some more lines close to each other. I hope you are understanding what I'm doing here. I'm just drawing lines to cover this whole space, but in some parts I have drawn it much closer to give a darker effect. so that it looks like it's wavy. Now we'll move to the inner part of the bud. Again, please look carefully. The downward part of this bud, just draw some lines like this from the downward part to the circles, from the downward part to the circles, from the downward part to the circles. Again, from the downward part to the circles, like this. And draw some dots in the space which we have left. Yeah, no problem, you can directly go with pen. It's just that to avoid any mistakes, I have used pencil first, and to give you a guideline as to how to start drawing the flower. Thank you, Purvi. I just hope you are also drawing with me. Now, draw some lines following the shape of your petal, like this. Following the shape of your petal, draw 2 to 3 lines in each petal. Okay? Like this. And some lines following from the tip of the petal. This video will be uploaded on YouTube of Just Jam. So you can check out their page, they will tell you how to go about it. So once you are done till here, start making small curved lines like this. Don't put too much pressure when you go upwards, just draw some random strokes. You don't have to fill the whole petal with these lines, just in some parts. The same you need to do from the top part of the petal also. Just some lines moving downwards. Okay guys, once you are done, just overlap your lines which you had drawn earlier. Just make them a little bit bolder. Okay, the video is clear, so there must be an issue with someone else's net. So just make your lines a little bolder from below. Not towards the tip, just from below. Like this. Now, again we are going to draw some dots. So draw some random dots here and there on the petal. Some random dots. Like this. Now once you are done with this, just make your petals bolder in some parts. Don't make your whole petal bold, just some part of your squiggly line, make it bolder. You understand what I'm trying to say here? Just don't overlap the whole petal. Make it bolder from some parts. it will just give the effect that it's curved. It will make it more prominent, like this. For this stem, we are going to just fill half of it. Like, just divide the stem in two parts. It doesn't have to be perfect. And just fill half part of the stem. And for the other half, what you can do is draw some dots. So what I did here was I filled my stem. I divided it into two parts. Thank you, Ishita. I just really hope you all are drawing with me. Like, I would really like to see what you guys created with me. Like this. So, let's get to the leaves. Outline your leaves. Make two lines between them, like this, and just start drawing veins, a little curved lines. It doesn't have to be perfect, just draw some curved lines here and there. See, like this. Again, just outline your leaf a little bit from below. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just lining my shape which I drew earlier. You can double this shape like this. You know, just to add a geometric touch to the painting. You can double it like this. You can leave it as is. I'm just gonna erase the extra lines. Just see the size of my eraser which I'm using. It shows how much I make mistakes. No, it also actually shows how careless I am with the erasers. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use watercolors in this space. I'm not going to touch my flowers because I want to keep it that way, so that the pen art is actually visible to you guys. So I'm going to paint this triangle with my watercolors. So what I do, I use two colors to make galaxy. One is purple, maybe actually three. So the space is very less, so I'm going to use only two colors. One would be purple and one would be black. So how would I make purple? I would just wet my brush, take this blue, wet my brush again, take this red, and just mix these two together. Like my palettes, not only these, my other palettes also look the same. Like I'm a messy artist, you can say. So excuse me if you don't like it. So I have taken a full blob of color in my brush. I'm just going to fill the middle part with purple color. So you can see here I haven't taken much of water. I'm not taking much water because this is not a waterproof or you can say watercolor friendly paper. It's a normal paper. So I won't take much water. I'll just take a little bit and I just spread my purple color like this. I really appreciate you guys joining in again and taking out time to attend this live session. The Just Jam is actually doing a pretty great job in this lockdown, because if you have looked into their account, they are actually posting workshops each day. So there's so much you can do every day. So yeah, I'm really fortunate that I got a chance to collaborate with them. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Once I'm done with the purple, I'm just taking black. It's just that you need to make sure that your pens are waterproof, else it will just flow here and there and your art won't show that much. Like this. Thank you, little bird. Guys, do send me your art pieces. If your account is private, just DM it to me or Just Jam, or you can tag me and Just Jam in your stories, so that we can actually see what you have drawn. We would love to see what you have created with us. Also, if you have any questions regarding this session, just drop a comment. I'm using Artist Watercolor Cakes. You can find it in any stationery near you, or you can order it on Amazon. So if you want, you can just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot in 5 seconds. So yeah, these are the colors I'm using. So here I'm almost done. I'll just spread my black and merge it with my purple. Yeah, you can use sketch pens also. You can just fill this space in whatever way you want. Good. So it's completely up to you. So my galaxy is done. I'll just wait for it to dry out. So if you have white pens or white markers, you can use it to draw the stars. And if you don't have any white pen or white marker pen, all you can do is just use a white poster paint or white acrylic paint with a small brush. So you don't necessarily need to have a white jelly roll. It's just that it's easier on black surfaces if you want to draw small dots or stars. So what I'm going to do is I'm just taking a little bit of white paint and carefully drawing it here and there. And also guys, don't forget to follow me if you need more of art in your feed because I pretty much upload every day. So I'm drawing something or the other at night and I'm uploading it the other day. So I just can't stop. Like, I'm not thankful of this corona situation, but yeah, I'm just positive that it gave me enough time to indulge in art. See, like this. If you're using a paint, you just need to make your hand steadier. Like, you don't want to blob a big amount of paint on your art. And again guys, I'm saying please don't forget to share your artwork with me, whatever you have drawn today. You can share it today, tomorrow, day after 10 days, whenever you decide to draw it. My galaxy is done. You can draw some stars like this. So yeah, it's done. And please guys, do try it out, do tag us. Okay, so thank you guys, and thank you Just Jam for collaborating with me. It was so much fun, and I really hope that we cross paths in future too. So thank you guys, thank you for joining in. Bye.